first time I remember being in a shop, seeing a record in a shop and thinking, what is that? That looks amazing. I've got to have that.
Yeah.
Must have been in about 1977, 78, maybe a bit later, 78. And I was at Woolworths in Southport, visiting my nan.
Yeah.
And I saw the album of War of the Worlds by Jeff Wayne.
Yeah.
It's got the most amazing like artwork on it. It's this.
What was going through your brain when you saw that cover?
What goes through my brain most of the time, like giant robots destroying people. It's like a big tripod thing and like looming over loads of people in the sea. And War of the Worlds written on top of it. It just looked incredible.
Yeah.
So I kind of got it down, and it had like a gatefold sleeve, which I was like, what? Opened it, and inside a massive like painting of this saucer on the Horsell Common. And I was like, yes. So Pester Power worked, and my dad, who had quite a collection of records with my mum as well.
Yeah.
With sort of dark, scary classical records.
Did he buy it willingly, or was there like a little battle?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, I was up at my nan's. We're on holiday.
Oh yeah.
Something to shut me up, and I was like transfixed by it. So I got that back to my nan's house and put the headphones on and like blown away, because it's a pretty impressive piece of music. I mean, especially the opening tracks, like pounding sort of space disco rock madness.
Exactly.
And
the chance of them coming are 1,000,000 to 1, isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yet they still come, and to this day they do. But they cover it up.
Does that record always remind you of Southport now? Is it or?
No. When I think of Southport, I think of loads and loads of old people playing the penny falls on the pier, and it's pretty much the same if you watch any videos of people walking around Southport. But yeah, I mean, I think that same Christmas, I think I got a plastic Dalek, which was pretty amazing as well. So yeah, it's where my head was at in the 70s, was like generally robots and space and stuff. So blew me away, and like I still love it. I played the Eve of War at the start of a set. Electro works at some point in time.
I do remember you playing it out, which because it was one of them records, like you said, like you bought it full price in the 70s, but that's like a classic. Virtually for it's one of them records that you see in virtually every charity shop for £1 or £2.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good investment,
Yeah, I mean, because it's sold. But the reason is, because it's sold.
I do remember.
Millions. Yeah.
Listening to it and getting to the bit when David Essex started singing. I mean, like
I said, I didn't even remember David.
Yeah, exactly.
Was in it.
You skipped that bit like everyone else.
Yeah.
But I wasn't a David Essex fan.
Yeah.
But that kind of like, it was weird, because it wasn't so much the music that stimulated me. It was like the cover and the artwork. But the fact that they were so kind of symbiotically linked, that the artwork reflected the record, the sounds, and it had this amazing sort of art book inside it. It was just like, it's really good. Like, it's a concept album, it's prog, but
exactly. So you said it's 1978. So obviously you weren't buying like some like punk record in 1978 as a.
No, I mean the next record I got was actually quite funky.
Yeah.
Because and also like a total left field from War of the Worlds, and at the time there was this not very good, but funny kids TV series called Metal Mickey.
Yeah.
It was about a robot mouse, and I think it had Irene Handel in it as some grandpa character. It was a 7-inch called Silicon Chip by Metal Mickey, and I've got the 7-inch of it off Discogs a while back.
All right.
And someone's actually put it up on SoundCloud somewhere, and I'll send you the link.
Okay.
And it's vocoded, yeah? And it's this sort of strange, like electronic, like reggae calypso rhythm with sort of weird, sort of semi-patois vocoded mouse singing Silicon Chip over the top of it. And when I listened back to it, because I hadn't heard it for like, like 40 years.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, talk about like the shape of things to come, like playing records with loads of dumb robot voices all over.
Well, that's the thing. Some people, say that Alleys of Your Mind by Cybertron is the first techno electro record. Metal Mickey was there obviously a few years before.
Yeah, Metal Mickey was there. He was big in Detroit.
Yeah. Electrify Mojo used to play him, I heard.